Today is October 12th, 2025. I'm here at the Clamath River where the Fall Creek boat launch access point is. The last time I was here, I did see at least one, maybe two fish jump out of the water, and this is also where I saw the otter. So I figured I'd stop today before I head on up to the Fall Creek, the Culvert, and on up to the Hatchery, see if I could see any fish here. I just came from Jenny Creek and I did see some salmon and some fish in Jenny Creek. On up and around the bend is where Fall Creek is. Up there where those trees are is where Fall Creek comes in. I'm kind of scanning the water to see if I could see any kind of fish jumping. Thought I'd hang out here for a couple minutes just to see what I can see here. It seemed to be down in that stretch where I saw them breaching the water last time. So I might just sit and watch this area for a couple minutes and then I'll head on up the road. I think I possibly saw one right here by the boat launch. It's kind of hard to tell with some of the riffles going on. So maybe I'll just let the video roll for a minute or two. Putting on my glasses, it does not make anything better. I still can't see in the water. But as I have my camera pointed downstream, I'll continue to scan the area, see if I can see anything above me, beside me. So maybe you might catch something I'm not seeing as I'm looking around. I didn't check the CFS this morning to see what the river was. We're supposed to get more weather. Actually, our snow levels are supposed to drop tomorrow, which is Monday. I think that they said it could drop to like 3,500 feet. This area did see rain a couple days ago on Friday. Our snow levels did drop, I'd say maybe 4,000 to 4,500 feet. The snow level was pretty low on Mount Shasta and the surrounding mountains had snow on them. I think one just jumped right there. I missed it. I was looking the other way, but I heard the splash. But this is the first time in a really, really, really long time we've actually had snow in October, 1st of October. And if we hit the 3,500 feet mark on Monday, I'm not sure the last time I've seen snow in October that low. So hopefully we are in for a good winter. We need it. We haven't had really, we had a lot of rain and moisture last year. It looks like I just saw something jump down river too, but I couldn't tell what it was. It was kind of like in that area right there. So when I get home, I'll rewind and see what I saw. So anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video here and I think I'm gonna head on up to the culvert. Curious to see what we see at the culvert today. Last year when I came up, this seemed to be the area where all the fish were hanging out, was at the culvert. Put my glasses on so maybe I could see in the water a little bit better. Not really seeing anything on this side of the culvert. Oh, yes I am. He's right there, where he was. I don't know where he went, but he was just swimming right there. I I'm wondering if they're in the culvert. Last year they all tended to be in the culvert every trip that I was here. Actually, I can see another one in that area right there. It's kind of dark, but I think you can see him moving right there. Could be the same one that I was just looking at. So I know there's at least one on this side of the culvert. I think actually there's another one. I think that's one right there swimming. I can see the tail. Yeah, that looks like a fish. So there's at least two on this side of the culvert. So I'm just curious. Let's go see what's... Get up the bank there. Let's go see what's on this side of the culvert. Make my way down the rocks here. I'm not really seeing anything on this side, but I might pause it and take a look inside the culvert and see what I can see inside the culvert. Last year, that's where they mostly tended to hang out, was actually in the culvert. So I'm currently laying on the culvert. I'm going to flip my camera around. I'm not really seeing anything inside the culvert, not like I did last year. They're down on the other side. I can't see them. I'm not sure. I don't think that there's a counting weir on this creek. There are no numbers for Fall Creek. But like I said, I'm not seeing anything on this side. So I'm gonna pause it and get up off the culvert. So I didn't really see anything on that side of the culvert. I sat and watched for a little bit. So the only thing I've seen is the two on this side, which I can see him right there. Right there in the rock. There's two of them actually right there. So I can't get down to this side of the culvert anymore like I did last year. Last year I can go right down there, but they've got it fenced off right now. So I can't go look in that side of the culvert to see if they might be right inside. So it looks like there's three over here. I hope I caught that one over there. I think the two are hanging out kind of right here at the culvert, and then there's another one over in this area. I'm thankful I've got my glasses. The water is pretty clear, but with the glasses on, I can see in the water a lot better. So anyways, I'd say that there's definitively three here. Whatever else might be right here in the culvert, I'm not sure because I can't see it. Like I said, this whole area is fenced off, so you're not allowed to go down below the fence right here. There's nothing that says no trespassing, but it is fenced, so I won't go across the fence. So anyways, that's what I can see here at the culvert. I think I'll pause it and I'll head on up to the hatchery and see if there's anything on up near the hatchery. So I'm up here at the Fall Creek Fish Hatchery. Looks like they've improved on this gate system down here. And that is the hatchery over there. I'm making my way down here to where that weir is at the entrance to the hatchery. So I know that they've redone this whole weir system. These used to be across there. Now I see that they've got those. And since the last time I see that they put the netting up, I'm assuming they were probably jumping over the top. Clarity's pretty good, but I'm putting on my glasses to see. Oh, there is one fish in here. I can definitely pick them up a lot easier when I put my glasses on. There's one right there. I'll zoom in, see if I can't pick it up on camera. So I don't think I can, but he is swimming like right here. I think there's too much of a glare. It looks to be a decent size. It's kind of hard to tell with it swimming right there in the current. Looks like there's another one in here as well. He's swimming about right here in the video. I don't know if I can get him either. So you could kind of barely, is that him? I can't tell. Oh no, he's moved. He's in that area right there. The glare of the water makes it really hard to see. But there's at least two that I could see up here. This one up here looks a little more beat up. I think you can see it now. It's hard to tell how big it is. Maybe 20 inches, maybe 2 feet. It's hard to gauge in the water. But I'd say maybe somewhere around 20 inches, it kind of looks like. We'll see if I can pick this one up. You can kind of see the white tail, or the lighter colored tail. He's just kind of right in that area. At the top of the bubbles in here right now. So that's two that I've seen up here. I don't know if any of them will attempt to go up the ladder. He's just kind of hanging out down here in the bottom of the bubbles. Looks like there's two of them right there now. So there's three of them here total that I can see. I don't know if I can pick that one up better. Like I said, the glare of the water kind of makes it hard to see them. I might just sit here and watch and see if they end up going up the ladder. I do know they're supposed to, so there is a weir down at the Fall Creek, or not Fall Creek, sorry. I think you just saw his tail come up here. There is a weir down off of the Iron Gate Fish Hatchery. So I do know that whatever fish go into that hatchery, they are supposed to be transporting them up here into this hatchery. I don't know if they're going to put them straight into the facility that's here and collect the eggs or what that plan was, but I do know that they were going to take the fish that was captured at Iron Gate and bring them up here. That is a number that I haven't heard come out yet, is how many have actually gone into the Iron Gate hatchery. So that would be interesting. I could see this guy right here. He's darker. I can't quite pick him up on my camera, but I just happened to see them. So there's kind of 3 of them right now in that area. He kind of swam back over here. They're just kind of hard to see with there not being a lot of light. So I think that there's now 4 here, because there's 3 in this area right here, and I can still see the other one that's over there. I think you can see its tail coming out of the water over there. Like I said, that one over there looks a little more beat up, but it's not very big. I don't know if you can kind of see it coming up above the water a little bit. It kind of peaks up and goes back down. So it appears that there's at least 4 here. These guys right here are kind of darker. I can see that there's 3. I just really wish I can pick it up on my camera. I'll come down here and see if I can get them from downstream. Sorry, I was trying to dry off my phone so we could see. He went right up there. He's right at the grate right now. I'm going to pause it and dry off my phone some more. I can see that this guy's coming back a little bit, so I'll see if I can get it in my video again. Oh! That one just jumped in the tunnel. I think I missed it. So anyways, that was one that just jumped in the tunnel. Let me see if the other 2... Yeah, there's still a couple more right here. I don't know if I can get them on my camera, but I might see really quick. Yeah, I couldn't see it. I'm gonna pause it and wipe off my camera. It's been fun watching these guys. I know that one made it up in the tunnel in the tube, so I might go up there and see if I can see how many are up in the trough. So I'm gonna pause it and head up that way. So I don't know exactly where that tunnel comes into, if it comes into this little trough right here or the one over. I was just down basically at the end of this trough. That's where I was watching, and that's where I saw it jump into. I just don't know where they go once they jump into that. Or if it brings them over to this. I'm not really sure where it takes them as they jump in. So I don't see anything in these. I don't know if it takes them up to the upper one. Like I said, I don't really know where that tunnel goes. I don't know if I can see over on this side at all. So it would be interesting to know where that tunnel goes to. Because there's this facility over here, and then there's that one that's across the street. I want to say that that one's for raising the young ones. Last year when we were up here, we did see a whole bunch of them caged in this little area where those pipes go in. I'm not, like I said, I'm not seeing anything in these holding pens. So anyways, that's it for my little tour today of Fall Creek. It's been kind of cool to sit there and watch the fish do their thing and put my camera in the water with them and watch them jump up with that tunnel. So anyways, that's my tour for today. I think I'm done, but I was just kind of curious to see what was up here. I might stop at the Iron Gate Fish Hatchery on my way out, see if I can see anything jumping up that fish ladder. Off to my next stop.